When I heard the two of my boys, that have worked at Lumi, they were going to open a burger joint in the West, I thought they were crazy. They had a fine dining background and they were doing burgers.
I came from the moon.
Yeah, we were crazy, man. I mean, fuck. We were a couple of young kids, 23, 24, been slaving away in fine dining, hadn't really learnt much, but as much as we could, and we wanted to go and open our own joint. Burgers were sort of hot at the time, and we thought we could do one with a sort of fine dining training that we had.
Everything that we do at Lumi, every single dish, requires, a lot of attention to details and precision. And I think what the boys are gonna take with them is the principles and those skills and those attention to details, and they're gonna apply it to burgers in this case, or whatever they're gonna do in future.
The time that I sprayed chocolate, I had a piping bag, you remember that? And then a fucking chocolate all over the kitchen.
How did you get jobs?
I don't know, bro. Pretty much the week after school, I was actually on schoolies when Hyatt called me up and did that. Then I went to Meggio. There was a good couple of years there, fine dining. It's where I met Federico. He was my head chef, and I broke my balls, but taught me a hell of a lot, instilled good principles. After that, I went to Key. Then I moved over to Sweden. That's where I sort of came across flipping burgers, and the idea of a good burger sort of got cemented in my brain. And then I started back at the Hyatt, met Richard there. Then after that, he sort of went off and I helped him open Master, and then you popped in, and then that's where I guess the three of us converged.
What I learned at Master, so definitely the approach to food that Master took. It was all about very simple dishes, but all the ingredients worked together and created something special. He didn't have to go over the top fancy techniques and reinvent the wheel. I think 6 months in, we knew it wasn't just going to be a good product that would keep us going. We had to be more than just a burger joint, and we had to fight damn hard for customers. And
that was something, I credit you always going back with. You're always like, man, we are doing a good product, but we need to be doing more. And I think that's sort of what led us down that path of always learning how we can be better for the customer. And some things work, some things don't.
Yeah, well, it can't be the burger joint like we wanted it. It's got to be the burger joint the customers want.
Definitely the night before, I'm laying down on my bloody bedroom floor looking at the numbers that I'd concocted, and 50 burgers. How the fuck are we going to do that? We're a couple of guys from Burger Joint. Next day, 550 people rock up.
How we had such a big audience already, and just concentrating so hard on just surviving and just trying to get the food out in a timely fashion, not too sloppy.
Perfection doesn't really exist, but if you're trying to be better every single day and improve, you're only going to go forward. You're not going to go backwards.
In the moment, you're questioning why the hell was wasting his time with the chopping board, but it makes sense on the other end.
Yeah, 8 years later, looking back, I get it. But at the time, I was like, this guy's fucking crazy.
Do you think these guys are going to do all right with Burgerhead? Do you think they'll last?
I think so, man. I think so. If they keep their feet on the ground, if they stay humble, and if their aim is, producing quality food, I think that's the right recipe for success, and staying humble all the time. No matter how big you get, no matter how much money you make, you gotta always stay with your feet on the ground, and you'll be successful. Of course, consistency for me is the key, always. Always.